Me dice, hola. Me dice, hola.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them, and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
They ran from you, didn't they? Lying Vic! Not too late to surrender. We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob. A guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. and try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Spectres. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something! It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Calm it somehow. What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait till they get the house.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely... Good. The
What's that?
botchlings. Take it in your arm.
And if it
Keeps...
bloody...
It'll bite. Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
These specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Oh, my mother's God. Do something! Not bad.
Damn it.
Dina Cayuga. Bienvenido al canal. Dina Cayuga. Dice. Olis Wheeler.
¿Qué tal, Hinata? Buenas noches. Aquí andamos, disfrutando un ratito. ¿Qué tal estás? Buenas noches.
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Hay que esperar que recupere vida mi personaje porque casi me matan, ¿eh?
Hinata Yuga. Dice. ¿Cómo va todo con tu familia?
Estamos bien, gracias a Dios, hasta el momento, ¿verdad? Y esperamos en Dios seguir así. ¿Y a ti cómo te trata la vida? ¿Qué me cuentas de bueno?
Hinata Yuga. Dice. Sí, correcto, Adimas, el pobre de Naruto anda afripado y Eisi a hizo estream. Hinata Yuga.
Sí, ese man anda con gripe, es cierto.
Something's gonna bite, but calm it down.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait till they devour us.
Abda gripazo que le recomende tomar un té con limón.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. But
Sí se me imagina, brother. Ve, perdón, Hinata. Me imagina que el compa anda enfermo.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth
Hinata
and
Yuga.
sky.
Dice.
By the
Y
world
AC
that was
ahí
to
con
be your
Brick
home.
hizo su directo.
By the world
Sí, lo estuve viendo
that was to
un
be
rato.
your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again. By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Fancy an outing to find that sheep?
Bring the Smiths, lads. Get to Schmarrin. Forward a clout. Folk don't object to your white milk.
Let me live.
Move it! Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
That's it, Roach.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more. Faster. Go, go.
Come on.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look. horse carcass. What do we have here? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Bones have been here a while. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
That's it, Roach.
Faster.
Come on.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like...
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara.
Tamara is, though anywhere...
Why?
Cause...
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my
Pues,
head
¿a qué te refieres?
Those damn birds. Swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These,
Inatayuba.
well,
Dice.
like burned on
Con el
with hot
directo.
iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned?
Ah,
Like a
todo bien,
cattle
todo
brand?
bien.
Aye, no, these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded.
Inatayuba.
Said she'd die out there
Dice.
alone.
Ahorita
Miss
viene
Tamara
ese Gil
agreed
ya que anda
not to
preparando su
go.
tecito.
Está bueno.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
By the debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed to fever with my
Inatayuba.
boy. We thought he
Dice.
was done for.
Y por cierto,
Tamara
ustedes
learned
dos
it.
hicieron
Brought
videollamada.
food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Giddy up.
Inatayuba. Dice. ¿Estás ágil?
Sí, acá estoy. Lo que pasa es que estoy muteado porque está mi familia acá.
Too much. Need a swift kick in the arse. Need a swift kick in the arse.
Inatayuba. Dice. Sobre todo mi pregunta.
on the lot of you.
Sí, una llamada ahí para solventar un problemilla, pero ya estuvo. Ahí que te cuente Naruto.
Folk don't object to your white monk.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Naruto-kun YT. Bienvenido al canal. Naruto-kun YT.
There you are.
Dice.
See the
Saludos
hollyhock
mi.
there?
Hola Naruto, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda?
Brought the
Dice.
plants here from Nazir.
Lord Wilmer.
Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your
Naruto-kun
loss.
YT.
It must hurt.
Dice.
Bad.
Un
there
poco
wasn't
mal es que
anything you
ando
could
con
do.
gripe.
No,
Sí, me dijiste
Not
temprano.
now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This Reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her
Naruto-kun
yourself.
YT.
I shan't believe anyone else.
Assassin's Creed Origins o Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Origin tiene que ser primero y el Odyssey de segundo y de tercero el Valhalla.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct.
Tiene que ser el
Ever
Origin
since the
primero,
rebellion
después el
took hold of the
Odyssey y de
Pontar
último el
Jacks,
Valhalla.
made it damned hard to get to Novik.
Aunque la verdad que en el orden cronológico tiene que ser el Origin, el Odyssey primero, pero ya que bro.
Learned anything?
Juégalo como tiene que ser, Origin, Odyssey y Valhalla.
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Naruto-kun YT. Dice.
That lass of yours.
Si también tienes
pure
el
luck in the
Valhalla.
flesh.
No, no, no. Ese no creo que sea que esté el Valhalla. No me acuerdo de haberlo comprado, bro. O a menos que esté en el Plus.
Still among the living. Siri, come. Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Es que no lo compré en PlayStation porque lo tengo en PC. Entonces, si está ahí, ha de ser de prueba o algo así. Porque yo no me acuerdo de haberlo comprado.
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
A little here, a little there.
Not surprising, given you wander the world alone.
Not alone no more. She's in the company now.
That's right. You're a member of the company. We're drinking together, killed a wild boar as a pack, you might say. But we've no notion how you arrived here. A woman in a man's garb, razor on her back. Who exactly are you? You a mercenary?
I just travel a lot. And I don't always happen upon such good and civil company.
Ah, gift of the gab she's
Naruto con
good.
Y.
Here's to good company.
Dice. Vale, es que no conozco mucho de esa saga, pero lo escuché porque tengo un amigo es fan de la saga Assassin's Creed.
Sí, es como que estés jugando al Horizon. Es la misma jugabilidad. Es prácticamente igual, solo que cada cosa con su cosa, con su época, pues, ¿me entiendes? Pero es un mundo abierto, así como Horizon Zero. Este juego es igual, es un mundo abierto y similar a esa saga.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. If
Naruto
I
con
win,
Y.
I take your
Dice.
sword.
Agreed.
Desde que lo vi me gustó sobre todo el
But not
Ourayes.
drink any more this night. You'll want your head about
Es bueno,
you.
bro, ahí vas a ver.
We start at daybreak. The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Naruto con Y. Dice. Al personaje que controlamos pensé que era Xiu.
No, ahí es Bayek de Sigua. Y ahí van cambiando los personajes, los
Your
nombres.
sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
Cambian los nombres.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Cambian los nombres, bro.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman.
In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were he to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Naruto-kun YT. Dice. Ya que me dijeron que siempre fue el protagonista de la saga.
No, es que Ezio fue el protagonista de los juegos anteriores. Hasta el 3, si no me equivoco. Ya de ahí para allá nada que ver, bro.
Flake! Stinks of Nilfgaardian corpse to me. What a fucked up face.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A ragdoll.
Uh-huh.
Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Bring the Smiths, lads. Get a tooth one. What did I do to deserve your company?
Hinata Yuga. Dice. Ya mi estimado Ezio jajaja si jugué algunas sagas de Assassin's Creed.
Sí, pero Ezio creo que llega hasta la tercera, bro.
You, white one. Think you're too sordid.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass,
Get out of my sight.
Hinata Yuga. Dice. Hasta que oí rumores que la skin de Ezio llegó a Fortnite.
Ah, siempre eso hacen en en esos tipos de juegos, sí. Ahí lo metieron.
Come on, Roach.
Hinata Yuga. Dice. Y también de Fall Guys.
En Fall Guys salió también la skin. Ahí se ve bonito la skin.
That's it, Roach. Let's go.
Hinata Yuga. Dice. ¿Jugaste el último Assassin's Creed que es el Melee?
¿El qué? ¿Cuál es el último según tú? El Valhalla es el último. No sé a cuál te refieres. Ah, o el que acaba de salir, que es el Mirage. No, ese todavía no. Voy a esperar que baje un poquito porque vale $50. Y mi patrocinador me dijo de que mejor aguantara de que bajara un poco para poder comprar.
No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defense forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through. Come through.
Hinata Yuga. Dice. Vienes mejor a Asu, pero ¿para qué versión lo jugaras?
Come through. Your kind spreads disease. Defeatism and
¿Cómo dices? No sé todavía. Me gusta mucho jugar en PC. Pero como para hacerlo más viable, pues sería en PlayStation. Lo más seguro es que si lo llego a comprar sería para PlayStation, para poderlo disfrutar yo y tal vez te mande Naruto. No sé, vamos a ver qué pedo. Pero lo más seguro es en PlayStation. Pero bueno, todavía no sé. Pero es que lo correcto sería yo en PlayStation. Solo que lo sacan para PC en la página que le di a Naruto, entonces ya no lo compro, me lo juego de ahí de la página. De lo contrario sí me lo jugaría. Me lo compraría, perdón. Pero si lo ponen en la página, como te repito, ya para qué lo compraría. Ya sería algo tonto comprarlo si ya lo tendría.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Naruto Kun YT.
Wait a moment.
Dice.
I'll fetch her straight
Sí,
away.
correcto.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father send you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania.
Naruto
Certainly you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the bloody
Pero
Baron
viste un
sent
poco
you
de
to fetch his
gameplay.
daughter, you'd best face it.
Del Mirage, fíjate que todavía no, bro. Solamente miré el tráiler nomás del Mirage. Pero voy a darle un tiempito. Si no lo meten para PC, pues lo compraría para PlayStation. Lo que pasa es que yo he aprendido con el pasar del tiempo de que comprar un juego que acaba de salir es una tontería, bro. Solo por el simple hecho de que lo puedes jugar en el momento que salga. Pero lo puedes jugar en cualquier momento. Una vez que ya salió el juego, lo que queda es esperar para que él baje de precio. Y créemelo, no tarda mucho tiempo cuando ya bajan de precio. Entonces, si no lo ponen para PC, entonces lo voy a comprar para PlayStation.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the eternal fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back. The memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher.
Naruto-kun Y.
In spite of all, I'm...
Dice.
Well, I'm
Si obvio
grateful
ya
you
que
gave
es
me a
un
choice.
tremendo gasto en la
Didn't
billetera.
force me to go back to...
Fíjate que no es tan caro.
Getting yourself into.
Está $50 para PlayStation y está $50 para PC. El estándar, obviamente. La edición de lujo creo que está estando como $60 o $70. No me acuerdo muy bien. Pero como te digo, está de más comprarlo, bro. Es que por lo menos ya sube a nivel 3, a nivel 5, mira. Entonces, no, me voy a esperar un tiempito y voy a tratar de ver si... Pues si me dan la oportunidad, pues vamos a comprarlo más adelante. A ver qué decido. Pero por el momento estamos bien así. Tamaño, adquirir habilidad. Aceptamos. Este quiero pasarlo. Ahí. Así que pues esperar nomás, bro. Hay que esperar un poco. Pero bueno, cada cabeza es un mundo, brother. Y la gente que quiera jugarlo de primero, pues igual lo pueden comprar, no pasa nada.
Dice.
Asunto familiar.
Pero ya terminaste de jugarlos toda la saga.
El Valhalla me hacen falta los DLC, brother. Aún me faltan los DLC, pero no sé, vamos a ver en su momento, bro, qué se puede hacer. Necesito llegar a ese punto.
Dice. Perdona que diga eso, ya me voy, te dejo con Naruto, jajaja.
Nah, tan temprano te vas, Hinata, no puede ser. ¿Cómo que te vas tan temprano? Está temprano, Hinata, ¿cómo te vas a ir? A ver, déjame ver. Voy a llegar aquí a este punto. Necesito hacer un viaje rápido para donde... Para donde el papá de la chica.
Ram, time again.
Hinata Yuba. Dice. Que si ustedes dos para hablando de otra cosa.
Sí, pues. Pero si comentas, igual yo te contesto. Pero no sé tú, si tienes algo que hacer, pues gracias por pasarte, ¿no?
What are you looking at? Wait, my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought home a bucket of peelings yesterday.
Lifeless, move it!
You, white one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
Baron Schmarren.
Hey, you look awful.
Be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arm.
Hinata Yuba. Dice. Sí, pero después de ver la cara de Naruto espero que se ha roto su cámara, jajajajajajaja. Naruto
No entendí nada.
Dice. Espera que. Hinata Yuga. Dice. O sea de hacer videollamada.
Ye seek trouble? Don't.
Ah, sí, una videollamada, Está feo ese Naruto.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
Lo sabía.
Hinata Yuga. Dice. Lo sabía.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Está re feo el Naruto, Hinata.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us.
Dice.
We're a snowball.
Este vez me la vas a pagar, cara aburrida, cara
Estás bien feo, Naruto.
Just march into the fortress. Make yourselves at home.
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
So long.
Naruto Kun YT. Dice. Jaja, mira quién habla el guapo.
Claro. Se está defendiendo, Hinata. Hay que divertirnos un rato, Naruto. La vida es así, bien bonita, bro. Vamos a pasarla bien. Asunto familiar. Belén, soy nivel 5. Investiga todas las pistas que quedan en Belén y encuentra a la mujer del varón. ¿Dónde queda Belén? Belén, campanas de Belén. Ay, jue madre. ¿Dónde carajo está Belén? Investiga. Ahí está Belén.
Naruto-kun YT. Dice. Sí puede ser, pero también es humillante.
¿Qué cosa?
Hinata Yuga. Dice. Campana sobre campama, cara sonriente.
Ajá, es lo que te decía. Vamos a asignar esa misión. Mapa del mundo. A ver dónde la encontramos porque pinche misiones están lejos. Encuentra a la bruja por cuenta o pregunta a los Sotomedio. No sé dónde está Sotomedio. ¿Dónde está Sotomedio?
Hinata Yuga. Dice. Con mi burrito sabanero voy camino de Belén.
Sí, correcto. Ahí está Sotomedio. Ahí es donde tengo que ir. Bueno, varón. Es un gusto haber charlado con usted, pero vaya hacia el chorizo. Pinche varón cabrón. Belén, campanas. Oye, ya viene Navidad, chicos. ¿Les gusta la época de Navidad? ¿No les gusta? Es bonita la época navideña. Bueno, a mi parecer, ¿verdad? Pero hay poca gente que les gusta. Hay gente que no les gusta, ¿eh? Ya perdieron la magia. Yo cuando es 24 de diciembre, Nochebuena, veo pasar a Papá Noel.
Dice. Jaja, el guapo se va a las cariñosas.
A Wiwi. A ver, déjame ver si puedo. Ah, no, pues no puedo viajar rápido.
Naruto-kun YT. Dice. Si lo bueno es que lo bueno para ir pasarla bien con la familia.
Sí, es lo que te decía. A mí me gusta la época de Navidad. No sé, yo pienso de que... No, es que no te puedo decir exactamente lo que siento, pero me gusta muchísimo esa época. Para mí es la mejor época del año. Aquí hay mucha gente que te va a decir lo contrario. A ver, déjame ver si tengo que pasar el río.
Hinata Yuga.
Oh, no, no es necesario.
Nah, Naruto es más guapo, jijiji, lo digo para que te pongas bien.
Ah, no lo engañes, no lo engañes. Está feo. Es vacile, Naruto. Es vacile con verdad. Es broma, man. Creo que por acá tiene que estar la bruja, ¿eh? No quiero entrar con el caballo. A ver, déjame ver a dónde es que voy.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Hinata Yuga. Dice. Espero que lo tomen a broma.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Sí, es que de eso se trata, po.
Need something crafted. How about you take a break from hawking? We play.
Should send him back to the witch. Might cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Vamos a ver, chicos, vamos a ver. Busco a la bruja. Adiós. Obviamente que vamos a buscar a la bruja para eliminarla.
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I didn't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's setting now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young ones. Marion's lad. Now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Got some water rats last. They had food for days.
SU a veces lo toma a serio.
Ah, pues está mal. Está enfermo de la cabeza, dile. Porque eso es para relajarnos un rato.
Good day. Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
Would a few crowns refresh your memory?
Oh, well, if that's how you put it. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that, then to the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's just...
No lo tomes en mal, bro. Vaciladera, bro.
Word of your kind's reached these parts.
Espera que...
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
Witch hunters have been here already?
Nay, but we've heard tell of them. So, when I spied you coming, swords and all, straight away, I thought tales must be true.
I'm a witcher, not a witch hunter.
Hmm? What? Not one and the same?
No. No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes, if you like 'em skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Natayuga. Dice. No lo tomes a mal, jajaja.
¿Qué cosa? ¿De qué es feo? Nada para nada. Vamos a ver si matamos a la bruja, chicos.
There's the boulder. Now right and on.
Hay una bruja, hay una bruja.
Bueno, chicos, me tengo que ir. Fue un gusto de bromear, jajaja.
The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Igual, Hinata, que descanses. Buenas noches. Vamos a esperar que recupere la salud porque lo estamos curando.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor, pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn. Thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Bitch is in a proper...
Everyone home? Ordinary ointment. Nothing special. Now, where's she run off to? Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy. Greetings, Witcher.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gaul.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Naruto-kun YT. Dice. Bueno, ahora que se fue.
Sí, ya se fue Hinata, bro.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
Naruto-kun Y.
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view.
Uyuyuis y Wilmer
Now tell me
Pagel.
what brings you.
Se te fue tu chavala, brother. Ah, estaba vacilando Hinata, va. La verdad, dame un minuto.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Listo, a darle.
Oh, really? Who?
Naruto-kun Y.
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Menos mal que no vio a Dimas,
Someone's been
esa
feeding
tipa
you
anda
horse
tomando
shit.
un baño.
The girls around here are too
Excelente.
stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
It's nothing to sneeze at, but you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh,
Naruto-kun
sod it, don't give me
Y.
that look.
Dice.
I know it's
Ni
Ciri
creí
we're
que iban a
talking
hacer, ya
about.
sabes.
It was an elf,
Sí, yo
this
igual.
individual who asked about Cyrilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
But you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask.
Vengo
Very
ahorita, bro.
secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived
Naruto-kun
before he
Y.
did.
Dice. Qué mal pensando soy.
say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's. This is the place.
Vamos por la bruja, Naruto.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on!
Vamos por ese enemigo, Naruto. ¿Qué hizo Naruto?
Gavella Glan.
Geralt!
I dislike this place. Vehemently.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this. Ready. Follow me.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
like that silver.
Naruto-kun YT. Dice. Ya se ahogó ni sabe nadar.
No, sí sabe nadar, bro. Lo que no recuerdo es cómo reparar mis armas. No recuerdo cómo se reparan, bro. Esta está por dañarse. Estadística, tamaño. La estadística, ¿qué es lo que dice? Voy a cambiar esta espada, ¿no? Y voy a poner esta acá. Ese es el pedo. Necesito cambiar mi espada, bro.
Naruto-kun YT. Dice. Jajaja, debería usar salvavidas.
No, no se ahoga, brother. Comprar.
Naruto-kun YT. Dice. Y con la chica que te encontraste cuando se estaba bañando te la comiste.
Kira.
Naruto Kun YT. Dice. Si Wilmer, eso sí sabes, jajaja. Naruto Kun YT. Dice. Ni en God of War cuando Kratos se comía a la reina Afrodita.
Ajá, mira que ahí me mataron rápido.
Naruto Kun YT. Dice. Eso sería épico. Naruto-kun YT. Dice. Yo recuerdo cuando en mis tiempos fui al ciber y también alquilaba Play 2, un niño pidió el God of War 2 y se fue en las siranitas, jajaja. Lo que me dio risa es que el dueño lo sacó por pajero.
Ah! Geralt!
Voy a esperar que se cure un poquito Geralt de Rivia para poder ir a pelear ahí, brother.
Naruto-kun YT. Si andas bien, le dejaron sin fuerzas.
Stench.
Naruto-kun YT.
Stay calm. They're only rats.
Rats! Ah! Geralt! Get them off! Ah! Exterminate them, I beg you! Do you know the diseases they spread?
Die.
Disgusting! Get them off! Ah! Disgusting!
Ah!
Get them off! Ah! It's disgusting!
afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides,
eso no es de Dios.
Go on, finish.
Perdona que no estoy hablando de que estoy cenando, men.
You've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Oh, very well. Let's go. Gavella Glan.
Larena Lunet. Levate, Larena Lunet.
That's him. That's the elf.
Arveg va, Lady.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Naruto-kun YT. Dice. Esa nena está buena, tan buena para comer,
Ciri,
para llevar.
Daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast,
Naruto-kun
he tried it
YT.
out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Dice. Es tan fuertosa cara enamorada, cara de delicioso.
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor,
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the volatile immediately.
Vesemir told me so after he learned to cast it, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers.
Naruto-kun Y. Dice. Bueno, se la perdió.
Bueno, ahí la voy a dejar, bro. Nos vemos mañana, Naruto.